Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday morning. This is Kathleen Al joining you live from Charlotte, North Carolina, here to give you your tip of the day for moving through sudden and unexpected loss, your clarity, and a little guided connection. I'm so glad that you could join us this morning. Today's tip for you on how you can move through or how you can, survive sudden and unexpected loss is be in the moment that you're in right now. Sometimes we are looking out to the future so much it's causing additional stress and anxiety that you have no control over. And as we are thinking so far out in the future, like when I lost my son to suicide, I was thinking so far out in the future. I was like, how am I going to survive? How am I going to live? And right now it's about being in the moment. Be in the moment. Think only about the next minute, the next 5 minutes, the next hour. You can't even think about the day. And if that brings anxiety and tension to you and stress, only think about the next hour. So that's your tip of the day. Please know that I'm here for you. I understand where you are, and you can connect with me at kathleenl.com, and I can help you through your healing journey. So with that said, good morning, Sherry. It's great to see you. This is about the clarity and connection piece. I am using Alana Fairchild's White Light Oracle deck again today. These are the decks. So glad to have you here, Sherry. Love it. It's Friday morning and it's been awesome. I just ran a football field and I'm running a little late and still a little breathe. I don't have to run off too quickly, and hopefully you can hear me because my mic was a little far off, but so let's just go ahead and take a deep breath in and connect our energies and release. And just know whether you're here live or watching the replay, this card is meant for you. And Mother, Father, God, please show us what we need or you'd like us to know today and throughout the weekend. What is in our highest and best to know so we may serve in our highest and best. Please show us what we need or you'd like us to know. This is for today, Saturday, Sunday. It's for the next 3 days. What do we need or you'd like us to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have some fun things planned for the weekend. Show us what we need or you'd like us to know. Through these cards. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Varda Parta. I've never drawn this card before. It is absolutely beautiful. It's number 38, and it looks like it's connecting. I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring it closer. There we go. The Varda Parta. It is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful card. And it looks to me as if this is about your chakras and being aligned all the way through your entire body and with a divine, and that there's a need. The Varda Parta is creating from your center, your soul center, and knowing it's of a divine purpose. It's what it feels like to me. So let's read the card and read the book and see what it says. Varda Parta. Not sure if the D is silent or not, but I'm just going to Varda Parta. Out of confusion, a clear, progressive pathway is opening up for you. It is an auspicious time to give generously to yourself, to others, of yourself to others, enriching the quality of your connection, expressing spiritual blessings of goodwill and encouragement for your heart. A powerful blessing is entering your world. A prayer is now being answered in a beautiful way. Spirit gives freely and generously of all good things, and the tasks of humanity is to learn how to receive. The key to receiving is an open, surrendered, generous, and trusting heart. Good morning, Jen. It's just what I was saying, to have your chakras all clear and in alignment, you're open to receive and you're open to surrender and just trust what your divine purpose is. The Holy Grail is a sacred chalice. It is a powerful, living, regenerated, and deeply healing symbol of hope and blessing. It will interact with each soul in its own way. For your soul, that may involve in a recognition that the light is always seeking you, wanting to fill and heal and bless and protect you, to initiate you into awareness of the realms of light, beauty, and divine presence. It may remind your heart to receive that you are capable of being a channel for goodness, grace, abundance, and pure light. It may be recognized as a sign of a future blessing, of something truly desired, finally coming to pass. For those of you who are watching, oftentimes we are givers, we are providers, we are always holding space for others, and sometimes it's been difficult for us to receive. So this is really about opening up to receive and surrendering to the belief that we are of worth of receiving as much as anyone else is. The sacred grail is hope. It is blessing. It is both a portent of fulfillment and the inner means by which we connect with the loving language of light and truly receive. In Sanskrit, patra means goblet or vessel. It is not only an object, but can be a teaching or even a sublime teacher or heavenly being within whom we can dwell. It is that which holds us in a loving way, our soft place to fall. In learning how to receive, we also learn how to be received, how to be fully beheld, which is an expression of unconditional love. When we express being so loved, we learn how to love in such a way too. We become a true receiver, nurturer, and protector of the heart. The sacred chalice reminds us of our potential to hold, but also of the generosity of the universe in providing for us, so we too can be held and receive all we need. Vrata is sacred for a pathway, an opening or a portal, a doorway, or even a means or method. The Oracle of Vardapata indicates the way of your deepest fulfillment is via the receptive facility of the sacred feminine. The feminine way is organic, creative, responsive, spontaneous, and effective. It is not constrained by our human perceptions of what is or is not possible. To honor and empower the sacred feminine genuine is in our lives requires a considerable shift away from mainstream conditioning and into spiritual surrender, allowing her method to, rather than blocking her, loving creativity in our lives entails the movement from head to heart. That means you will not necessarily understand how a situation will work, yet you will feel inner guidance to proceed in a particular way. Your inner guidance will often seem to disregard the otherwise convincing realities of the outer world. That inner wisdom has allegiance to a deeper truth than appearances can convey. You may wonder at times if you are crazy to follow an internal guidance system so at odds with the way the majority of people move about in this world, yet you will know in the depths of your being that your inner guidance is true and wise. I can't wait to tell you a little story. As you invert your priorities from ego to soul, you invert your locus of orientation from head to heart, from outer to inner reality. You will trust with your heart knows, what your heart knows, whether or not it makes sense to your logical mind, or to anyone else's for that matter. This oracle foretells a happy, heartfelt manifestation, a true blessing coming to life. This is so true. Just the other day, I was on a call with a group that I'm participating in, and we had a special guest that was very well known, and it was an opportunity for all of us to ask questions, and my gut was saying, you need to ask a question, you need to ask a question. And I kept saying, I have nothing to offer, I have nothing to offer. You know, my head kept saying, why am I asking a question? I don't want to ask a question, because whatever. My head was fighting against my heart. So finally I raised my hand on the virtual platform, and lo and behold, the last question that was able to be asked was mine. And it was one of the impactful questions that I actually got a call afterwards saying a follow-up from the question that I asked, which is directly connected to what I'm creating in the world today, co-creating in the world today. So when you listen to your gut, good things can happen. Even though logically you're thinking, why am I asking a question? So just wanted to share that with you, that it all works out exactly the way it's supposed to when you actually listen and act on that inner wisdom. So with that said, go ahead and take a deep breath in. And just release, just exhale the tension in your shoulders, maybe in your neck, your back, any anxiety that might be in your abdomen, in your heart, any tightness, as you continue to focus on your breath flowing in and out. And as you take another deep breath in, if you haven't already, as you exhale, just let your eyelids gently close so your attention flows inwardly. Connecting consciously with your body, right in this moment in time. And you can almost imagine that your hands are on your heart, feeling that heart pumping. And maybe you don't need to feel it. Maybe you can just sense it in your body. You don't need to have your hands there. You can feel as you breathe your heartbeat throughout your body. And just imagine and visualize and feel. Or maybe even intend that you have spiritual wings of light that open from the depths of your soul, flowing outwardly from deep within and out into the world. They wrap around the earth and her creatures with love and light, for protection, for softness and surrendering. Now she's wrapping around the earth with her gentleness, that love and light wraps around any suffering. Any anxiety, any tension, anything that you may be holding within you or within the world. And it creates comfort and even hope. As you keep reaching out, where the wings continue to reach out, that light and that love continues to reach out. Flowing out, and as it comes back into you, you can feel that nourishing feeling within your body, within your soul. And as you sense that divine connection, it activates a healing switch, which will allow anything that has a grip on you to be released of any past pain, any past thoughts, any past experience. Just feeling and sensing that and being in that for the moment. And And as you're sensing that dissipate, you can feel aliveness flowing back into your body with more happiness and freedom than ever before. Just being in that goodness of grace and light just gives you a sense of nourishment, of compassion, of joy, of pure, unconditional love. And as you become aware of that, you stretch your spiritual wings to offer more. You spontaneously and naturally receive more, empowering your intention to share with the capacity to do so. The more you want to hold, the more you must grow in your capacity to be spiritually held. And just allow that beautiful beings of light who are faster and more powerful and greater than you've ever connected with previously, to move into your field. They are pure and of the light. And they hold you as you hold yourself, your loved ones, and the universe. And you just start to begin to feel the blending of yourself with this spiritual light, becoming one, flowing back into the center of your being, just radiating a ball of light around you. You're in this orb of light. You are the light. And as you continue to float into the universe, today, tomorrow, the next day, you're aware that your light just shines throughout the world, and how you show up is how you affect others. It's how you affect yourself. So today, as you bring your awareness back into the center of your being, and the weight in your legs and your arms, upon the surface you're sitting in, know that that light is you. And when you're connected to that light, you are able to sense and feel your way through the world, through your day, versus thinking and doing. As your eyes spontaneously open when you're ready, and welcome back. Know that you can act on what you're feeling and sensing versus acting on what your brain is constantly telling you and fighting against. Just know that you can accept and embrace it and say, thank you for the thoughts. Is that consistent with what my heart is saying? And if it is, move forward with that. And if it's not, just thank it and embrace it and let it be. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you Monday morning at 9 a.m. right here on Eastern Standard Time. Or connect with me on my website at KathleenL.com, or on YouTube, or any other social media outlet. I love you all. Have a great day.